It's the Incredible Hulk. I have never reviewed an Hulk comic before. I've reviewed Defenders with him in it, but never an actual Hulk comic. I thought I'd do a review of this one because it's a bit like Spain. The plot is, anyway, I think it's the sort of thing that Todd McFarlane would do in Spain. And this channel is officially YouTube's #1 couch-based Spain discussion channel on all the internet. That violator, he is a dick, ain't he? Subscribe to this channel for more witty observations about Spain like that. This is issue 385, and it is an Infinity Gauntlets crossover, which means that it actually takes place after that story and has now to do with it. This is written by David Peters, who is nowhere near as good as people say that he is. And there are some riots going on, and I suppose you could say as a result of Infinity Gauntlets, but not really, because it is him, this fella here. The story, it's about this bloke, and he goes around spreading hate and working everybody up into a violent frenzy. He's a bit like that hate man from that Black Panthers that I reviewed. And this Gadget, the idea is that he is either a crazed superpowered villain or he is an actual manifestation of humanity's dark side. I'd be inclined to say the former because we have never seen this character ever again. Although, if humanity's dark side was to manifest, it would look like Dan Slott. So he's going around spreading his hatred, and here's the only way it is part of Infinity Gauntlets. The Hulk teleports in from the end of that story, and he goes, "Oh, what a story that was. I am glad it is over now," while conveniently not spoiling the ending. So the Hulk, he goes for a walk and he gets involved in a fray because one of the people who have become violent tries to run him over with his car. And obviously it don't work. And there's the Hulk's friend there, Marla, and she is beautiful. I fancy her a lot. She should be in at least 7 comics a week. We see some more violent mobs here in a park. They're going after a woman, but this woman has got superpowers and a friend who looks like a really rubbish ultimate level Digimon. These characters are crap. They are from a subplot in this book. They are called the Pants Brigade, and they are boring. They are not worth the insane amount of pages that David Peters always gives them in this book every month. So now, Dan Slott here, he has got his Twitter mob to attack a church, because you know what Dan Slott's all about with that, going back to Christland shite and that. And they try to crucify the Reverend Father Bishop, because they are on the right side of history. But then the Hulk shows up and saves them, and we get the standard fight we expect with the Hulk and Dan Slott. And I'm not entirely sure that this is done that well. At no point am I actually concerned for the Hulk. The Dan Slott character, he has been set up, but not really as a physical threat. So the idea of a fight doesn't really work. And then you have got stuff like down here where he picks up the Hulk and just throws him away. And you're like, oh, does he have super strength then? Why weren't we told that before? So is he actually capable of fighting the Hulk? But we didn't get much of a fight anyway, because this is all about the little idea of the darkness of our species. How we are all violent monsters and always will be. So a nice cheery message for a comic with a big green man with muscles as the star. And the Hulk, he beats Dan Slott to death with a club. Or does he? Because the minute the Hulk makes the, I'm assuming, killing blow, because otherwise the whole idea makes no sense. The minute the Hulk makes the hit, Dan Slott disappears. And the idea is that the Hulk, he reached that dark place in killing Dan Slott, and he proves the point that we are all evil and dark and violent and whatever. And look, there's Dickie Jones. He's dead now. Useless Nick Spencer killed him off. He had Captain America fucking execute him while singing a Queen song, so that's even worse, because I hate Queen. And you can see here, the big club that the Hulk was hitting him with, it was actually just a little stick, so it's all metaphysical, sort of embodiment of evil, of darkness, of hearts, of evil stuff. Was it real? Yes, obviously, you just read it, you prick. And look, there is a dead body and these rubbish Pants Brigade characters. We end with the Hulk and Dickie Jones. Dickie asks if the good guys won. You know, if the goodies defeated the baddies. Or maybe if the goody birds won. Yeah, I'm going to start using that, goody birds, because only an idiot would ever say goody birds. And the Hulk, he gans, if what I faced was some sort of mutant that siphoned off dark feelings and violence, and now he is gone, then yes, we won. On the other hand, if what I faced was drawn from the hearts and minds of humans, waiting to be unleashed again, then no. At best, we can call this a draw. So, good little ending there, innit? Next issue, Little Hitler. So, the Hulk must fight Nathan Van Scribbler or something. Another standalone issue, and I am a big fan of standalone issues. They are good, and I think this story misses a lot of vital stuff, and those 3 pages wasted with the stupid Pants Brigade characters. They could have been better spent establishing Dan Slott as a threat rather than just a weird menace. As I said, I feel this is something I could see happening in Spain, like Spain fighting the embodiment of humanity's darkness or something. So I rate this 7 thumbs up.